You mentioned a woman screaming who attracted the bypassers on the bridge. Was she harmed?
No, she's all right, but perhaps the whole debacle started because of her. She started wailing and the refugees stood up for the girl.
And where is this young woman now?
Back there in the shacks, same as the rest of the refugees. She's been questioned by my men, but she's just some refugee girl. Can't understand much English.
I assume that she's the person we're looking for, or we've come here looking for. It wouldn't surprise me if the man is the person from the picture. Who are the suspects?
Do you have any suspects yet?
You're joking, right? I've got a whole camp full of suspects. And if you ask me, this bloke had it coming. Better bury him and forget about the whole thing. And now there's a crowd gathered at the camp, and my superiors say we must thoroughly interrogate the refugees. At least those who can understand any English.
Do you believe that your superiors wish to get rid of the refugees?
I think that both our superiors would rather keep the story quiet. Since that's an unaffordable luxury now, they're looking how to protect their public image. That's why I have to waste my time waiting for my people to turn every stone and befriend every refugee.
Who's the dead man?
Did you learn anything about the dead man?
The fellow looks like a thug. I've had dozens like him fished out of the sea over the past 20 years. Ever since these refugees arrived, there have been people on Cordona with bad blood in them. My best bet is that this thug had something against them too.
And no clue as to his identity?
He had some items on his body, but nothing to indicate who he was or where he was from.
I think I should catalogue his possessions in my records.
Go on. They're on the table near the body.
Right, okay.
Here we go again. Number of hours on Cordona before stumbling upon another dead body? 0.
Oh, this was smashed.
A fresh crack, as if the crate was hit recently.
A fight, probably, I would assume. Nothing there. If I come around this way. Splash of blood.
Someone bled profusely here.
I wouldn't not necessarily profusely, but certainly bled. Small.
A furrow in the ground.
That's a footprint. Furrow.
A blood trail leading to or from the canal.
Oh, I was wondering if there's like some more blood around. Right. I think we'll keep... Oh, hello. 8. Barefoots.
A man's footprint. Police boots. Always happy to trample evidence.
Damage.
A heavy boot with a worn-out sole.
Okay, that could be a few people. Or a few reasons for that. Everything's smashed, isn't it? Oh, here's the body. Where is he? No, I don't think he fits, does he?
An interesting tattoo. Does it mean something?
The guy who lit the limping man. Poignard.
A steel dirk. Sharp. A common accessory among sailors and soldiers. Coal dust under the nails. I don't see much coal around here.
He's got a neck tattoo, hasn't he?
Heavy boots, with one sole far more worn than the other. This man was limping, John.
Yes, and he's got a neck tattoo. Come on, Sherlock.
I'd say the blade penetrated upward, however the wound is too messy to be certain. A violent death. This man, limping. Coal dust. I think we're onto something here, John.
Right. Okay. I was thinking it might have been him. But it wasn't, was it? The dead man from the refugee camp was the same person who had broken into Vogel's gallery. Yes. We've only got the one snippet now. So where was his... Where did they say... They said on the table. Ah! And this is the, his cigarettes.
Malpal, soaked with salt water.
Shouldn't be because of the canal.
£1,000. A fair sum, especially considering British currency isn't very common in Cordona.
Why? Why would it not be common in a British colony? Why would British money not...
A simple leather sheath. Perfect for a dirk.
So was it his own weapon that was used? That's interesting. 3, 4, 9.
Clearly a left handprint here.
So he'd already been stabbed, and he was still moving. I assume. Actually, that's not necessarily true, is it? It could be that someone else had stabbed him.
Oh, carnelian agate beads, a traditional African adornment. No hint of blood or impact.
Okay, so it's probably not a weapon.
It might have been used as an improvised weapon.
But you just said no blood. Or impact.
The blood sprayed off the blade after the strike.
He was stabbed. Unless you're suggesting multiple.
Someone was dragged against their will.
He came to grab because I assume the woman who screamed is yes, the pregnant girl, and she was dragged off by whoever, by this fellow, and then they tried to defend her. That would be my assumption.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh,
Don't think I can help you, lads.
I was trying to get through there, but nope.
The refugees have been detained and will not leave until all the circumstances are clarified.
Can I not get through?
Back off.
Okay, so I can't do anything here.
No one deserves to end up in a place like this.
No. Right. Lying in the... Well, I can pin that evidence, but I don't think that's going to help me. 2 lines, one over another with a point on top. Man was stabbed by a navy dirk. The blade penetrated upward. The soul... Yes. I mean, am I meant to be doing something else with this information? Do I go back to Tewkesbury?
I'm busy. Don't you have papers to fill? Huh. City Hall lubberheads.
Right, let's... Bruised hand. Ah.
The cut is deep, potentially serious if not treated immediately. He is in shock, feverish and dehydrated.
Sherry, you know first aid. Surely you have a duty to help this man. You can't leave him to certain death.
You know what? I'd like to understand.
What?
How did our dead man end up inside the camp in the first place?
Okay, how do I... It's dehydrated, how do I hydrate him then? Because you're... Is that it? That's a John. Something to clean the wound, something to disinfect, something to use as a bandage. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. Because that might give us some... Boiled water, clean.
I'll use it to create a solution.
Cool. Something to disinfect his wound. So, probably some kind of alcohol. Oh, they're all broken. I don't know how happy... Oh, we're just... presumably clean.
Just washed. Better than nothing to bandage the wound.
Yeah. Okay, so that tells me that the rest of the stuff I want is going to be in here as well. What is this? Some kind of herb to clear it?
That will kill, not save him.
Okay. Then why did you light it up then, you muppet? I mean, I don't know what it looks like. I can't look at these things and be like, ah, right, well, I know exactly what this is. Aloe vera. Okay, there we go.
I can use this to stop the infection from spreading.
I believe that's all we need. And that might give us a bit more insight into what's happened, because we might have a witness statement. Don't know if he can speak English. South African, so maybe? Something to use as a bandage. Oh, did I not click on this? I thought I did.
I've plated all the ingredients, now to prepare the first aid solution.
Chemical analysis. Right, what do I need? Four red. 4 red. 3 green. And 4 blue. Right, I've got 4 blue. We've got 2 green. Right, okay, so 2 green. That gives me 4 green. I can put these anywhere. Okay. I then need 1 red. But if I get this, I then need another 1 blue. How do I get 1 blue out of this? Oh, and I've only got 1 of each thing, so I can't do anything overly silly. Okay, if I put this back... Okay, so I can put a 4 blue in, and then all I need is 1 red. But yeah, the problem is... that thing gives me 3 blue. No, it wasn't that one. That one. No, I don't... What am I doing? No, I had an idea of exactly what I wanted. Oh, yeah, it's this one. There we go. So, what's that one? Oh, yeah, hang on. Help. Is that just increased by 1? Add 1 to the Rage's value. Okay, so actually I don't need to do all of this. So actually, okay, so this is just... I was completely ignoring that one, and I could have just done something quite silly with the whole thing, with an extra few levels. But if I don't need to, and I can just do this, that works rather than going. Because I was thinking, oh, I could invert. I think invert this one and go this one, and then, but then I'd have to find another. No, I'd have enough from what I already have, but that works. Okay.
Thank you.
This should make you feel better, my friend. Now remain lying down and drink as much water as you can.
Well done, Sherry. At least he won't die from the infection.
I know some of these are more moral choices like that one, but it'd be nice if that led to some kind of insight to the... Okay, maybe I can ask him question. No, I can't ask him question. It won't let me. Right, we need to know how he broke into the camp. Is it suggesting a boat? Unlikely.
It's unlikely anyone could get in or out of the camp by water without alerting the police guards.
But there is a ladder right here. Can I get past Tewkesbury? Is that too short?
No, it's too short for these walls or cliffs.
Okay. There's a way through a little culvert here. So it could be here. Depending on if this is guarded. John just
If they
appeared.
find out about the passage, everything will go to hell.
Sealed shut. I doubt our man could get through these
Sherry,
gates.
just look at this. Living quarters in a sewer. What kind of a genius bureaucrat came up with this idea?
They just talked about a secret passage.
If they find out about the passage, everything will go to...
Low salary, no old sleuth, no money, camp lockdown, public eye. Right. Take refugees out. Police authorities are worried the situation with the dead body will put the camp in strict lockdown. They will lose the money flow they were earning from their scheme.
Nobody will know anything if you keep your bloody mouth shut.
The coppers smell fishy here, Sherry. Perhaps we should sniff around in the camp a little more thoroughly.
Okay, well, I was hoping that that would have given me insight into this thing, so we know that there's a passage. Recently had whiskey. He despises me because I'm dressed as a more as a worker. Hello. Malpal.
A single Malpal butt.
So he was here.
Roadman cigarettes. A brand highly regarded by law enforcement officers. So there wasn't any sophisticated infiltration plan. The good old police just let the man into the camp. Now we have everything we need to get the full picture of what happened at the camp.
Okay. Really?